My name is Jordan Zeck. I'm the Retreat Center Manager here at Allerton Park Retreat Center, where this was once Robert Allerton's residence. He later donated it to the university in 1946, who now owns and operates it. So we're located in Monticello, Illinois, on 1,500 acres of natural areas and formal gardens, in addition to this beautiful mansion that we have, that we hold weddings, conferences, and we operate like a hotel. So on the hotel side of things, we actually have 4 different guest houses on the property, which makes up 39 hotel rooms total. For our weddings, we can hold up to 150 guests, and on our corporate side, we have our largest meeting room, which we're in right now, the library, normally holds up to 100, and then we have 3 smaller meeting rooms that for breakout sessions or smaller groups. So at the beginning of COVID, we completely shut down. The entire 1,500 acres of the park were closed, as well as our events, hotel operations. Staff was working remotely from home. We slowly began to open up some of the natural areas, trails, and then formal gardens came later. And I think it was in July that we were finally able to open up hotel and event space. We're definitely taking some extra safety precautions. Cleaning-wise, when we have guests in house, we're disinfecting all those highly touchable surfaces, so doorknobs, handrails, light switches, every couple hours, as well as bathrooms. In the outer buildings, we're doing some unique things with our hotel accommodations, so you can actually do curbside key pickup. You don't even have to come into the mansion. We'll, with a mask on, bring your key out to you, to your vehicle, and then you can go to your guest house. If it's an individual stay, you would be the only guest in that house as well. So for example, the gatehouse has 6 hotel rooms in it. If you called and was just coming yourself or with your spouse, we would only rent 1 room that evening. That way, you're the only one going in and out of that door. Due to our staffing size, we didn't feel comfortable being able to properly keep up on the sanitizing of the doorknobs in all of our buildings. So you'd be the only guest in the house that night. If you're coming with a group, you still can book multiple rooms within that building. And then here in the mansion, masks are required. We have a lot of signage around the property and the front courtyard. Even to enter the door, it's only event and hotel guests allowed inside. We're usually open to the public if we don't have events going on, but unfortunately we are closed to the public right now. We've added a face shield at the front desk with a little microphone so we can still hear guests. We've got an atomizer that we use to clean the hotel room, so in addition to our normal hotel cleaning that we do. So on the event side of things, for meetings, weddings, we still do have some on the calendar and are still booking for 2020 and 2021. Everything has to be socially distanced, so setups are a little different. As I mentioned, here in the library, it's our largest meeting room. Our capacity is currently at 50 or less, or half capacity of the meeting room. So some of our rooms only hold 20, so the capacity would be 10, for example. All of our equipment, AV equipment, tables, chairs, are disinfected before and after use. Again, face masks are required until guests are seated at their tables, whether that be for dining or meeting. If they get up, use any of the common areas, face masks are required. During our hotel stays and during events, we are limiting our common areas to eliminate gathering, of course. So some of the areas like the gallery is completely empty right now, unless we have an event in there that we would do a socially distanced setup for. So we've still been very active on our event side of things. For a while it had to be very virtual, and we're starting to do in-person things. So we'll continue that kind of method through the fall and winter. We're still doing yoga, hikes, workshops, some virtual, some in person. We have 1,500 acres of outdoor space, so we've definitely been able to properly social distance, keep the guest counts down when appropriate. We just finished a drive-in movie series, which was really fun. We were able to do outdoors. And then our next big one is our Poe event. So we do an Edgar Allan Poe reading around Halloween every year. So that will be offered both in person and virtual. So we'll do a recording of it that you can sign up to watch. We're getting a lot of questions about our holiday events. So the holiday showcase unfortunately will not be in person, but we are offering that as a virtual experience. The application's currently out for artists and vendors, and then we'll be promoting their shops online for guests to participate in. The other big activity for the winter that we're moving forward with, and we're getting great response from sponsors, is our Kirby Winter Wellness Light Walk. So that's an outdoor light walk, again, that we can really spread out throughout the park, and we have some really cool additions this year that we're excited to share. So we have actually seen a great increase in attendance of the park this year, all through the summer, and of course now we're hitting fall, which is my personal favorite time of year. The trees are just starting to change. Plenty of outdoor space for picnicking, hiking. With our hotel accommodations, we're actually offering glamping packages is what we're calling them. So on the weekends, it's a 2-night minimum. During the week, you can book just 1 night, but we're doing fire pits, outdoor scavenger hunts. We'll give the kiddos flashlights. They can do night hiking, things like that. So really getting people outdoors, adding on to their hotel experience. Something that's really cool too is that a lot of times you can't get into the mansion this time of year because we're so busy with weddings and events. Unfortunately, a lot of those, were postponed or had to cancel. So a lot of guests are getting to be here in the mansion. And even though the common areas are off limits, again, we're adding fire pits outdoors and getting outside and hiking at night or during the day. So it's just a great time to come out to Allerton. So if you're interested in doing anything here at Allerton, whether it be staying the night, hosting a wedding, hosting a retreat, conference, we have a lot of families contacting us, family reunions, getaways, because we have the space that you can spread out outside of your normal home. You can call us at 217-333-3287. You can find more information on our website, allerton.illinois.edu. It lists all of our COVID safety precautions, procedures. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me. We're happy to explain, how we can make your stay safe and enjoyable.